This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Warning about skimming ATM and credit cards from the State Police in Hazleton. We have the details next. Happy New Week, everyone. Watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and anywhere, anytime with the Samsung Productions app. I'm Ken Kara, and we'll get through this winter together. The forecast is coming up, but right now, here's your local headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. One convenience store in our area was robbed twice in the last 24 hours. The incidents took place at the Turkey Hill on Route 93 and the Airport Beltway in Sugarloaf Township. The same store was robbed Sunday night and then again just after 11:30 this morning. Sugarloaf Township Police Chief Josh Winters released this surveillance photo. The suspect was reportedly wearing sunglasses, a black hat and jacket with a green and navy scarf wrapped around his face. He fled on foot. The chief says that he believes it was the same person in both incidents. Anyone with information is asked to call Sugarloaf Township Police. And a close call for Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Speziale. Early yesterday morning, while traveling in an unmarked police vehicle, the chief was almost struck head-on by a car traveling on the wrong side of the street. Chief Speziale says that he missed being hit head-on by a white Honda Civic, which traveled on the wrong side of Church Street over the line and without any headlights around 2:15 Sunday morning. The vehicle finally stopped at Church and Fern Street after riding a few blocks with the chief behind it with lights and siren activated. Chief Speziale says that the driver, 48-year-old Silvino Matos Rodriguez, was taken into custody for suspicion of driving under the influence of alcohol and transported to the hospital for a blood test. Charges are pending upon the receipt of the test results. And State Police have issued a warning about skimming devices that have been found in the area. State Police at Troop N in Hazleton issued this photo of a device discovered. The devices are attached on or around ATMs or point-of-sale terminals to capture your private information. The so-called skimmers capture both the magnetic strip data on the back of the debit card as well as the PIN number entered to use it. Skimmers can vary in shape, size, and design. However, they are made to mimic legitimate devices. State Police tell us that the transmit button on the skimmer on the bottom right of the machine is blue in color. On legitimate devices, the button is predominantly green in color. Troopers ask you to watch where you shop and to check the ATM before using it. Cover your hand as you type your PIN to keep a camera from catching a view of what you're typing. And if the keys seem hard to push, eject your card and use another ATM. State Police also advise using a bank-operated ATM, which is less likely to have a skimmer. Be aware of credit card cleaning scams where thieves claim to clean the magnetic strip on your credit card to help it work better. Check your bank and credit card statements for fraudulent purchases. If you think you have been a victim of identity theft or a skimming device, call your bank or credit card company as well as your local police to file a report. And state lawmakers announced good news for a business incubator in Shenandoah. State Representative Neil Goodman and State Senator David Argyle announced that Downtown Shenandoah Incorporated will receive a $22,000 state grant. The money will be used to purchase property to construct a building that will house the incubator. The organization plans to use the money to tear down the former J.C. Penney building that was gutted by fire so it can build on that site. Representative Goodman says Downtown Shenandoah Inc. will be able to work closely with Penn State to establish an incubator to bring downtown revitalization to Shenandoah. Orthodox Christians celebrated the Christmas holiday yesterday, celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, while Roman Catholics celebrated Christmas on December 25th. Yesterday's celebration was recognized by those who follow the Julian calendar. Among those celebrating were parishioners at St. Michael the Archangel Orthodox Church in Freeland. We would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Orthodox viewers a very blessed and happy Christmas. Help out a good cause and laugh at me and Lisa Sugar at the same time. Now, doesn't that sound great? It's all part of Paint the Buckle Purple, the kickoff party for the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life of Greater Hazleton. The event will feature celebrity bartenders, including Weatherly Mayor Tom Connors, Cunningham Mayor Allison Urechko, along with our Lisa Sugar, and yes, I will be there too, screwing up your drink order and serving you all foam instead of beer. It's for a great cause, and it's at the Brass Buckle in Cunningham. I recommend eating 7 ahi tuna tacos while you're there. There will also be raffle baskets, free food, music by DJ Richie Green, and a cash bar with purple margaritas. Purple is the signature color of Relay for Life, so mark your calendars for Wednesday, January 17th from 5:30 until 8 p.m. at the Brass Buckle. Salute. Ron Marchetti is back in sports. Are you going to want to miss it? I don't think so. Up next, the doctor is in, and he has a really interesting story about how he came to practice in our area. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The Benyo name is well respected in our community. We know Dr. Philip Benyo, who does It's Your Health right here on SSPTV, so he's a member of our family. And you probably know his son Phil, who is a physician assistant, and also Kathleen Benyo, who is on It's Your Health as well. Well, now enter the fourth member to the medical family of the Benyos. I'm pleased to welcome to our studios today Dr. Daniel Benyo. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Now, you kind of took a little crazy weaved path there to get from the Benyo family to the medical profession. So I thought this is quite interesting because you really started out in music, not medicine.
Correct. It was slightly a serpiginous path. Yeah, I initially went to Votech School in Hazleton and studied general construction. Thought I would do carpentry or landscaping, and then kind of got the music bug in my ear, and was in a band during high school and kind of got the fever even more and went to Boston to study music engineering, where I recorded various musicians, studio, live, sound to picture, and it was a lot of fun. And eventually kind of got the crazy idea to move out to California, Southern California, where I studied and practice music even more.
So how did you then decide this wasn't for me? I think I want to be like the rest of my family and get into medicine and come back and work for the Lehigh Valley Health Network. How did that work?
Sure. Yeah, there was never a aha moment, right? And actually, it dates back to before I was even in high school. I used to round with my dad, going to nursing homes, going to the hospital, even seeing patients in his clinic when I was very young. And so when I was out in California working various jobs in music and such, I ended up just kind of staring out at the ocean and thinking, well, is this it? Just getting suntans all day? And eventually decided, well, I want to do medicine now. So drove back across the country, thinking about how I could do better with society.
So that's not like something that you can accomplish overnight. So it took you a while to go through there, and you're a proud graduate of the Commonwealth Medical College, the former Commonwealth Medical College.
Correct, yeah. I went to King's College for my undergrad, and that's actually where I met my wife today, who is also studying for medicine. And went to the Commonwealth Medical College, had some great teachers at King's College who kind of encouraged me as well as with my family to go to the Commonwealth Medical College. And I was fortunate enough to have a medical school in my backyard to be able to go there.
Wow, that's amazing. It's a great story. I mean, there you were, accomplished in one profession, decide. So now when you're in the medical profession and you are practicing right now, you are with the Lehigh Valley Health Network, and you are up at the Destin Center, we call it, up on the Beltway there. And your dad's practicing in drums for many, many years. Are you feeling a more sense of accomplishment now that you're doing this?
It's been so exciting after practicing for only 2 months outside of residency. I was board certified in September of this year in internal medicine, and it's been a joy being able to work with my dad and work with my brother, having those years of experience, and being able to see patients locally in the area.
So you're working in internal medicine and geriatrics like your dad as well, and you're coming with a new office to Cunningham, so we're all thrilled about that.
Yeah, I'm excited. The office is beautiful. And so currently working, like you said, at the Destin Center or Alliance Drive, and tied together kind of with my dad's practice, seeing some of his patients, he'll see some of mine, as well as seeing some of my brothers, and just kind of expanding the Benyo family in medicine in the area.
And you have your own family here now. It's your wife, and you have young children as well, so you're established in the area.
That's correct, yeah. I live in more of the mountaintop area, but I have a daughter who's 2 and a son who's 4, and they keep us busy. And my wife, of course, we've been married for several years, and she works as a PA as well in the area.
The only drawback to this interview today, I have to stick this in at the end, was when I met him, Penn State fan. Who are you supporting?
Notre Dame, of course, born into it.
That's okay. We like him anyway. He's a really nice guy. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to know you. We hope we'll get to know you more here at SSPTV.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Dr. Daniel Benyo from the Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
More windy, cold, snowy, icy weather today, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight we do have a chance of snow before 7 p.m., mostly cloudy, low of 20 degrees, 30% chance of snow. New snow accumulation of less than ½ an inch possible. Let's go to the 4-day outlook and take a peek at Friday. That's pretty nice. Okay, back to Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 33. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, we'll have a low of 19. On Wednesday, a slight chance of freezing rain, mostly cloudy, high of 33. Wednesday night, 40% chance of freezing rain before 10 p.m., then a chance of rain or freezing rain. It will be cloudy with a low of 30 degrees. Thursday, up to a 40% chance of rain, cloudy, high near 47. Thursday night, rain is likely, 70% chance, cloudy, low of 43. And then on Friday, we'll get into the 50s with a 70% chance of rain and cloudy skies. And then Friday night, same chance of rain, it will be cloudy, low of 38 degrees.
Well, it's hard to believe that the school year is like half over already. And we hate to even say the word, but graduation is right around the corner. So for some people out there who are unsure of where they are headed after graduation, we brought in the perfect lady with some great solutions. Lori Kane is back with us. She is the high school and community relations person for McCann School of Business and Technology in Pottsville. So you're dealing with high school students all the time. So you know that some kids are like, you know, I know what I'm going to do, and others are teetering, not sure.
Most definitely. I see it all the time. I mean, you definitely have your student that has their focus, they know what their career choice they're going to do, but then a majority of them, whether they think they know what they want to do, but they're not really sure, but they're apprehensive of going to school because they don't want to go far away, and that's where we come into play. Because McCann is a local school that's been around since 1897, and it has the things that they're accustomed to, the small classroom sizes, the hands-on training, and in particular, it's good to stay local when you're trying to work a part-time job, as well as maybe helping with somebody at your home, your grandma, your aunt, maybe somebody that's dealing with an ailment, or even your own parents. We have a lot of people that we see who go away to school, and maybe it's not what they think, and they still want to go to school, but not where they were before, and they're transferring on over to us.
So this could work out perfectly for a lot of people. And also the fact that you told me that you're not going on a 5-day-a-week schedule, and the classes are varied, that there's day classes, there's night classes. So pretty much you can make your own schedule and work it around what you need as well.
Right. We have some students who, as far as regular students, who may be working an evening shift, and they are getting off work at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then they're coming to our 8 o'clock class. We have day and evening classes, no Fridays, which is always a perfect solution, but we also work with schedules, so it's flexible scheduling and can give you that option if you are trying to work a job and come to school at the same time.
And for somebody out there who's unsure, you know, they don't know what to do, the best advice, talk to you, because they might not be aware. You have so many different programs, and you know, it could lead them to the perfect career in life, but they just need maybe that little shove to push them in that direction.
Sometimes it's just a matter of believing in yourself that you can actually do it. And if you sit in on a class, see what it is for yourself, take a tour, and kind of feel what the energy is in the building, that should be a good selling point for you to know if this is for me or not. I mean, just because you walk in the door doesn't mean that you're going to have to come there to go to school. It's like anything. You're getting to see your choices and seeing what's available to you and making sure it's a great fit, because we want you to be happy there. We don't want you to feel like I have to go to school. We want you to be like, oh, I can't wait to get to school.
So for those students who are maybe graduating now in 2018, or you know, maybe they've already graduated last year or something and they were unsure, they should call you, they should come in, they should take a look at McCann.
Most definitely. When it comes to checking us out, we welcome people to come in, take a tour, and it'll only take an hour, hour and a half of your time, and see if, again, if it's for you. So they can give us a call at 570-391-3050 and find out firsthand what McCann is all about.
All right. right, sounds great. Maybe it's your New Year's resolution too, that you want to get your career off on the right path. You can do it with the help of Lori and all the wonderful people at McCann. So we hope you'll give them a call today.
Thanks, Lisa. And the green screens up your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers for this Monday. Pick 2, 30, pick 3, 431, pick 4, 3027, pick 5, 25, 359. The wild number is 3. A full scoreboard and Ron Marchetti in sports. We'll be right back.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Lots of scores to get to on our SSPTV standard speaker scoreboard, so let's get to it. The Hazleton area boys basketball team, they continue to impress as they beat rival Crestwood 72-33 on Sunday night. In another rivalry matchup, Monoy area top Marion. Shane Miller had 16 points for the Golden Bears. As they came back to beat Marion, Tyler Fritz had 28 points for the Colts. North Schuylkill beat Lee Heighton as Pete Kotzo and Alonzo Guerrero had 14 points each in the Spartan Schuylkill League Division I victory. Tamaqua beat Pine Grove in the same division. Maya Wetzel, she had a big game for North Schuylkill as they beat Lee Heighton to grab first place in Division I of the Schuylkill League. Wetzel had 6 3-pointers, so 3 times 6, 18 if I remember my 3 times table song. She finished with 20 points. Pine Grove, they beat Tamaqua. At the Wyoming Valley Conference wrestling meet, Hazleton area Shane Noonan won gold at 195 pounds and Jason Braumeier was second at 160. Charles Everdale was third at 132 pounds. Stephen Martyshofsky was fourth at 138. Christian Kislin took fourth at 120. And Stephen Martyshofsky again was fourth at 138. Michael Fuchik was fifth at 285. And Seth Hunsinger was sixth at 182 pounds. The Cougars finished fifth as a team. The Tamaqua Blue Raiders went 2-3 at the Hawk Mountain Duels, getting wins over Faith Christian and Upper Perkiomen. Bronson Strauss went 5-0 for Tamaqua. Reggie Crawford of North Schuylkill made a splash at the Schuylkill Sprint meet, but he's used to making waves. Okay, I'm done. Crawford, though, most certainly is not done this season. He set the meet, pool, and Schuylkill League record in the 100 breaststroke. He also won the 100 butterfly. He was also on the Spartans 200 medley relay team and the 200 freestyle relay teams, both that took first place. Joey Antolik won the 100 IM 50 butterfly and was also on the winning relay teams for North Schuylkill. Caleb Snyder won the 50 free from Monoy area. Chris Boxer, also of Monoy area, won the 50 breaststroke. Kayla Sherry of Tamaqua won the 50 breaststroke, the 100 breaststroke, and helped the Lady Raiders win the 400 freestyle relay. And the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, they won 2 at home over the weekend, beating Springfield and Belleville. Now let's hear from Ron Marchetti.
Happy and healthy New Year, everybody, and welcome to our first Trivia Treats of 2018 during these emergency days of bone-chilling, bitter cold, dangerous weather, and because it is what it is, I'm taking this opportunity to deliver a public service message. Speaking for all area plumbers, your calls are very important to us, all of us. However, during these critical conditions, emergencies are no heat, no water, blocked source. Those 3 are always prevalent, and customers first. Every plumber is extremely busy with emergencies these days, so rather than keep calling to ask, when are we coming, try to help yourself a little bit. Every household should have at least 1 electric heater. Leave vanity and kitchen cabinet doors open. If no water, blow a hairdryer on your water meter, and keep all frozen faucets open. Run at least 1 cold spigot, pencil thick, overnight, especially if it's an outside wall. And of course, don't run out of oil. Many of our viewers have broken pipes as I speak, but they don't know it yet. They will later this week when it warms up. And all empty houses that are not winterized should be checked at least 3 times a week in this kind of weather. Hang in there, we will get there. Thank you. Now, how about a little sports trivia? Which 2 teams played in the highest scoring game in NBA history? Answer, it happened around this time, 34 years ago, in late December, of 1983. The Detroit Pistons and Denver Nuggets combined for a whopping 370 points in Detroit. The final score was Detroit 186, Denver 184 in 3 OTs. Kiki Vandeweghe had 51 for the Nuggets, and Isaiah Thomas had 47 for the Pistons. Now, maybe you don't remember that, but maybe this one you will, since it only happened 7 years ago on this very day. The Seattle Seahawks slipped by the New Orleans Saints 41-36 in the wild card round in Seattle. The Seahawks won the NFC West with a 7-9 record, mother of God, while the Saints were second in the NFC South at 11-5. Tonight, enjoy the NCAA National Championship game. Bama will beat Georgia by 4. Mark it down. Joseph's Jammers and Gabriel Gals are both on fire. The Cougars are 7-0 after last night's win. We will talk about it on Friday. Till then, be a good sport, stay loose, and remember, pencil thick overnight. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's talk of the town. The Holy Rosary Parish in Hazleton will be having a free community luncheon on Saturday, January 13th from 11 a.m. until 12 noon in the community room of the church located in the lower level. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with Carolyn Shemansky at the number on your screen. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these who recently departed. Michael T. Bobby of Freeland. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland will announce the arrangements. Lawrence P. Corrigan of Freeland. The McNulty Funeral Home in Freeland will announce the arrangements. Marie Tootsie Gaudio of Hazleton. Mass is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. at Queen of Heaven Parish at Our Lady of Grace Church in Hazleton. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazleton. Joseph David Nizinski of Hazel Township. No services are planned. The Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home is assisting the family. Barry Eugene Cromer of Freeland. A memorial will be held at Harvest Bible Chapel in Cunningham at a later date. The McNulty Funeral Home in Freeland is in charge of the arrangements. Elmer Jake Minnick of Hazleton. The Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Theodore C. Tomzak of Bluebell. Mass is Wednesday at 11 a.m. at St. Helena Church in Bluebell. Friends may call Wednesday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the church. And Mary Ellen Wackey of Drums. Mass is Wednesday at 10 a.m. at Good Shepherd Church in Drums. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home in West Hazleton is assisting the family. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Thomas Deffley of Barnesville. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
Going to try to find some local sports tonight because of some early dismissals. It looks like most of, if not all of the high school slate has been wiped out, but I believe it's game on for Penn State Hazleton men's and women's basketball. Stay tuned for that and so much more tomorrow. I will see you then. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.